Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and welcome to day 21 of P1nk-Mas. So today is a very special video. Well, I feel like every video has been special because I've been doing a lot of collabs with friends of mine. But today I'm going to be doing a collab with Allyson Krauss and Valarie from Gimme Lip and More. And we are doing a video where we create looks based on the 3 fairies from Sleeping Beauty: Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather. So I am going to be Flora, which is the pink/red fairy. It's kind of confusing because in a lot of the pictures and in the movie, she wears red, but she's obsessed with pink. So I'm going to do a pink and red look, kind of combine the two because I couldn't decide which one to do, and I didn't want to do a red look because I just did a couple of those, and actually I've been doing a lot of them because it's Christmas, so I wanted to do a lot of pink and maybe just throw in a little bit of red. So it'll be Valentine's-y. But anyhow, so that's what we're doing today, and you're going to have to go and find out which one of the fairies Valarie is and which one of the fairies Allyson is. So I will link both of their channels in the cards above and in the description box down below. And this is also a collaboration with Fiona and Scott's Adventures. I just love to mention them whenever I do something Disney related because they are so amazing. They are so supportive. They're great friends of mine. And they have a wonderful channel where they do vlogs and they go to all the Disney theme parks. And they have just been, I don't know, I could literally have said this in every video that I've done Disney related, but I could watch their vlogs for hours and hours and hours. So, and I have. So I will leave their channel linked above too and in the description box down below. So there was no Disney villains video this week. I just took a week off because I had a lot of other videos to do. So, but we will be continuing that next week. So let's get started. So I'm going to go in with my soft ochre paint pot from MAC. So I'm just going to put some of that on my eyelids. I almost said on my eyeballs, but that would be painful. So I cannot believe that after today, there's only 4 more days of P1nk-Mas, but then we'll begin my countdown. And I think you guys will be surprised at a lot of the products. Not surprised, but like kind of surprised because I tried to really base my choices on what I use both on and off camera. And, you know, in terms of the palettes, I tried to really base it on like what is really like versatile and not just something that I can only create like one look out of the palette. So, and I already did my brows with my e.l.f. brow pencil, by the way. Okay, so the first brush I'm going to take is my Morphe B81. Looks like this. And I'm going to be using a few different palettes. I'm going to be using the Colored Rain Vivid Pigments palette, the Deuce palette, which I think was a given for me, from Juvia's Place, possibly the Flamingo palette from Violet Voss, and possibly the Be Perfect Carnival palette from, or the Carnival palette from Be Perfect. So I think the first shade I'm going to go into is the hot pink, which is called Party Drip from the Colored Rain palette here. And I'm just going to pop that into my crease. That's going to be my crazy transition shade. So since the last time we talked, I've not made any, well, that's not true. I was going to say any progress in terms of Christmas shopping, but I have made some. I think I'm going to do mostly gift cards, to be honest with you, this year, just because things have been so crazy. And I think people will understand, and then they can choose something that they really want too. So that is mainly what I'm doing. This shade is different than most of the shades in the Vivid Pigments palette. I haven't used this pink yet, and I would not say it is my favorite pink. But I love the purples, the blues. I love most of the shades from this palette. So I'm going to switch. Maybe it's just the brush that I'm not liking, but I'm going to switch to the Be Perfect Carnival palette because it has a shade called, is it called Funky? Yeah, it's called Funky. It's right there, that pink one. I'm going to switch to that one. And I'm thinking about doing an honorable mentions video where, like, I tell you, like 5 additional palettes that almost made it into my top 5, but didn't, and why they didn't. Because again, like, I definitely chose ones that were very, like, well-rounded, so. Sleeping Beauty is, by the way, one of my favorite, Disney movies. I really, really love, that movie, and I really love Maleficent. She's my favorite, like, one of my favorite Disney villains, so I'm going back into the, Color Green palette. I'm taking the red in that shade. I mean, the red in that palette. Oy. So I love it. And when I was thinking about doing a look, I was like, you know, that would be really fun to do a look based on the fairies and ask Allyson and Valarie to do it with me. So that's about all the red I think we're going to put into this look, just a little bit. And then we're going to cut the crease, and we're going to do mostly like light pinks from here on out. Okay, so I need my concealer, which is right here. Everything is kind of discombobulated at the moment because I've been, like, I boxed up all of my favorites so that I would have them all in one area. I wrote them down. Like, I've officially chosen everything for every category. So I'm very happy about that. I'm just using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer to do that, to cut this crease. Did I grab a flat shader brush? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, good. And then I'm going to tap out the concealer. And we're going to use a lot of glitter because fairies and glitter go hand in hand, right? And I know this isn't per se a Christmas look, but I feel like as long as there's a video every day, and tomorrow is definitely going to be back to Christmas looks. Like, very Christmas look. What am I going to do when P1nk-Mas and my countdown and everything is over? We'll be back to regular tutorials. Actually, I'm kind of excited about that. I'm kind of excited. This has been so much fun. This and Pinkoween were so much fun. But I'm excited to be able to do, like, just regular looks out of all my palettes. And 2019, I haven't decided for how long, but it's going to start off with a no-buy. And I haven't decided how long I'm going to do that for. But I will definitely decide before my no-buy starts how long it's going to go. Yeah, so we're going to be using a lot of existing palettes. So I'm going to go into the Flamingo palette. And I'm going to go in with the shade Donut, which is that shimmery pink right there. So we'll see how I do with my no-buy. Lots of people think I can't do it. And I don't blame them because I've never, ever done one. I've never done and made any indication that I can succeed. at such a task, but we will see. I feel like by telling a lot of people that I'm doing it too, it'll really hold me accountable, but again, we'll see. Watch the day after I start my no-buy, like something amazing is going to come out. It's like my biggest fear when it comes to my no-buy. So now I'm going to go in with puffs from the Deuce palette from, I almost said Jeffree Star, but no, Juvia's Place. Yeah, like I can see Jeffree Star like dropping this giant collection like the day after my no-buy starts. And me being like, well, crap. One thing I learned from making my list for my countdown was that I put a lot of stuff on my face. Like, there's a lot of categories because I chose my 5 favorites in every category. There's a lot of stuff. So, okay, so we're going to remove this and we're going to do our face, and then after we do our face, we will do more on the eyes because we're going to do glitter and stuff like that, and the inner corner highlight and all of that goodness. Okay. So I think I'm going to take the Makeup Forever foundation stick and just put some stripes on my face. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the CoverGirl foundation that I've just fallen in love with. This is the True Blend Matte Made foundation. It's just so good. I'm just going to put that over it. Kind of blend it in. If you guys remember, or if you're new to the channel, you probably don't, but, or I don't know if you've seen this yet, is what I'm trying to say. Originally, when I first used the Makeup Revolution stick foundation, I couldn't stand it. I thought it was like the worst foundation on the face of the earth. And I was like, well, I'm going to try it some more and see how I can make it work. And then I watched a Jaclyn Hill video, and I saw her use the Hourglass Vanish Stick foundation. And she took that, and then she took a liquid foundation. I think it was the Dior Forever foundation, which I went through a bottle of that. But I went through a bottle of that faster than any foundation I've ever gone through a bottle of. So I'm not convinced it was actually full when I got it. I don't know. Anyhow. So I was like, you know, I should try that, but with the Makeup Revolution one and some of my liquid foundations. And I found that pretty much any, my baby hair, pretty much any, baby hair bothers me. Pretty much any liquid foundation that I mix it with in this way, I end up liking it, and it makes whatever liquid foundation I use with it last longer. So now I'm just like wiping it into my hair. I don't know what's going on there. So yeah, I really like it. And I've just gotten the Too Faced new concealer, the Born This Way. I guess it's not that new, but it's new to me. I held off for a long time getting it. But I finally broke down. Why did I break down? Oh yeah, because I had a coupon from Ulta. And I like it. I wouldn't say, honestly, so far, I wouldn't say I like it more than my Makeup Revolution one. I like it about the same. And my Makeup Revolution one is $10, whereas that was like $24 or $25. So, yeah. I think do you even get more product? I don't even know. 15 ml, so half an ounce. About to drop something. And this one, the Conceal and Define, is 13 grams. So, alright, so that's 15 grams, 13 grams. So, only 2 grams more for like 2.5 times the price. If I can do math. I don't know if that was right, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. We will decide. So now I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Setting Powder. Allyson. She was talking about how someone in a video was like knocking on their powder thing like forever, and it was driving her insane. So I'm just going to set my whole face with this pretty much. Not pretty much, I am going to set my whole face. And I just like to take my beauty sponge, which is slightly wet, and just kind of stamp it all in. I feel like that gives me the best effect, but it also makes my makeup last the longest. Okay. And then this is like a fairy brush. Oh my gosh. Sophie is snoring in the background. That's my chihuahua. Okay. So now we're going to take one of my Ally Express glitters. This is the brand. It's called Handayan. And we're going to use the pink one. This is what she looks like. And I'm going to take that, and I'm pretty much going to put it all over where we put the light shimmery shade. Because, like I said, fairies and glitter go hand in hand for me. I'm just going to put that all over. And it's just going to give it extra sparkle and shine. And you can really build up these glitters. Although, I'm going to wait for it to dry before I fully open my eyes. So if I'm looking down, that's why. These are really easy to work with too. Although I feel like they take a little bit longer to dry down than the Urban Decay ones. Just a little bit longer. So that just added like a nice bit of shimmer and shine. Okay, so now we're going to take the Liquid Frost from Jeffree Star in, what the heck is this called? Ice Queen. Which is like an icy pink. Oop, I've already put too much. I swear you need like the tiniest amount of this stuff. I also like mixing this shade in with my foundation. I think it's really nice. And I'm just going to take a little bit on the tip of my sponge. I'm just going to put it where I put highlighter. And then I'm going to put powder highlighter over top of it. I think this is one of the few liquid highlighters that I've used on my face that did not remove my foundation. So I really like that. And then for highlighter, I'm going to mix I almost said a Nefri. No. I'm going to mix Nefri, but not a Nefri. I'm going to mix Nefri from Jeffree Star with a Wet n Wild one that I just got at the drugstore that I don't think you guys have seen. It's called Bloom Time, and it is so pretty. It's like this peachy pink, like beautiful. It's so pretty. I'll put that one on first so you can see it by itself. And then Nefri is, of course, this one, which is my favorite one of my two favorite Jeffree Star highlighters. Okay, let's not drop that one. So this is the Wet n Wild one. Look at that shine. I just think it's so pretty. And it looks this blinding even when you don't put it over a liquid highlighter. I don't know why I'm doing highlight first today. Maybe I'm like traumatized by the fact that I forgot highlighter the other day. So I'm like, better get it out of the way now. Ooh, and there's the Jeffree Star one. So that's going to make it more pink. This is literally, I hope he never, ever, ever discontinues this one. Not that I think in my lifetime I will ever go through this entire gigantic pan. But you never know. But with the amount of highlighters I switch between, probably not. Okay. And then, and I dropped something. And then we're going to go in with my Sweetie Pie bronzer. This is from, hello, will you open? There we go. This is from Too Faced. I'm going to take this Real Techniques Duo Fiber Brush. You guys know I don't really contour a lot. I just warm up my face a little bit while making funny faces. This is, well, not saying anything, but I really like this bronzer a lot. I didn't think I was going to like it that much, and then I kept seeing people use it, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll get it, because I had a gift card from my brother, I think, yeah, and I was like, fine, I'll get it. I'll twist in my arm, I'll get it, and so I did. And I'm so happy that I did because I love it. And then I'm going back into the Juice palette because Annette from Annette's Makeup Corner told me in a video, me personally, just kidding, that Creme from the Juice palette is a good blush. And she's right. I will link her channel. I couldn't remember at first who had told me that. This was in another video, and then she commented and confirmed, yes, it was definitely me. So, and I know I'm putting a lot, like a lot of blush, but we're supposed to be a fairy, so. Alright. I'm going to use a black liner, just because I don't think everything can be pink. I mean, I guess it could, but it's not going to be. And then we're going to put some pink on the lower lash line. And I think I'm going to use this shade Custard from the Juice palette. It's kind of like a purpley pink, but I think it'll look pretty because I think it'll give the look a little bit more dimension. And when you blend it out, it doesn't really look purple. Well, at least not against the rest of the pinks. Okay. And then make sure I get any fallout away. And then I'm going to use, what mascara? I'm going to use the Telescopic. Is that even what no, that's not even what it's called. It looks like the Telescopic mascara from L'Oreal, but it's the Superhero mascara from It Cosmetics. What on earth is on my, oh my goodness. I had like a glop of, awesome, a glop of glitter transferred to the top. And now I have a glop, which is apparently a new word to my vocabulary, of mascara on my lid. we'll get rid of it. My hair looks ridiculous today because it won't do anything when it rains, and yep, so that's what happened. It just kind of looks meh. Like, I mean, it doesn't look horrid, but it starts to try to get all wavy and, you know. Allyson has gorgeous hair. I wish I had Allison's hair. I got a glop of mascara there too. I got it everywhere. Alright, I got rid of it. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to take the Deuce palette one more time, and I'm just going to take a fluffy brush, and I'm going to take the shade Tart, which is like a duochrome pinky white shade, and I'm going to put that as my brow bone highlight and kind of blend out. And actually, I think I'm going to take a little bit. I know we already have a lot of highlight on, but I'm going to take a little bit of that Tart shade and add it so that you can see me from space, because Fairy. Okay, and then I'm going to take my blush brush one more time and just kind of balance out that craziness. Okay, and then I'm going to take my Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Glimmer Veil, which is in this stunning, like, hot pink magenta shade. I seriously, wow, that's a lot of product. Look at that. I need to get these in every shade before my no-buy. My hubby was like, you know, just because you're going on a no-buy doesn't mean that you get to go buy everything you want or have ever wanted before you go on your no-buy. And I'm like, I know. But these are all on clearance, I think, on her website, which I think they're also on Sephora.com. That is so pretty. And it dries down matte. Like, completely matte. Okay, and then, because I'm extra, we're going to do some stars, because I just feel like it's appropriate. Ooh, that's like a incomplete star. Just do some little fairy stars. There we go. Should we do one in the inner corner? No, that looked weird last time. The last time I did that, I kept thinking there was like a bug in my eye, which is crazy. Alright, and then I'm just going to spray with my, I forgot to do this earlier, with my Trader Joe's Rose Facial Spray. It always takes away the cakiness of the powders and stuff. Can you hear her snoring? She sounds like a grandpa. Okay. Do you hear that? It's crazy. Okay. So this is my pink/red fairy, Flora. So I cannot wait to see what Allyson and Valarie created. I cannot wait to see it. And I hope that you guys will go check them out as well. And I hope that you enjoyed this look. If you want to see close-ups, you can go to my Instagram, which is @pinksweets with a 1 instead of an I. And I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.